Hello and welcome. This is part 8 of the Roadmap to Mortgage Success series, where I share quick takes about the key milestones for you getting your mortgage. I know this is being a long series, and a mortgage in itself could be a long process, but this hopefully would help you to know what are the key milestones and what you need to focus on for those milestones. Like I said, the right planning would ensure that these things could move smoothly without any delay. So if you follow this process, you realize that you will be in a better position. So for this series, we'll be talking about moving from your mortgage offer, which you have gotten in the last series, after the lenders have done their evaluation on the security. They've given an offer. This is now moving to the solicitors. Most times people are wary about this stage because sometimes this could be where things start going slowly. But if you're working with the right mortgage advisor, they would have given you a short list of the solicitors that they've worked with, that they've trusted, and they are efficient in making this process go smoothly. So I would advise strongly that you want to check with your mortgage advisor who they have worked with before, because that would mean they have a relationship and that could move things faster. Essentially, what the solicitors want to do is to give the bank the confidence that you are who you are and they are happy to lend on that to the bank. So they will be doing other things that we've not talked about before. The lenders have done a valuation, which is usually just a basic valuation, just to give them an idea of how much the property is worth. So now the solicitors would have to do more research, more due diligence to ensure that everybody has the confidence to go ahead. And one majority of that is the searches they need to conduct with the councils, with different parties, just to be sure. Things like, is there a flood in the area, and all of those things. So they would need to carry all of those searches. And when they are satisfied with that, they will report back to the lenders, and they would facilitate the stage where the money is being paid out. That's quite an important thing. One of the other milestones for the solicitors is to ensure that the title deed is clean. What I mean clean is, that means there is no condition or no restraint that they are unaware of on the property deed, because that is the document that seals the ownership of the property. So the solicitors process, it's quite a detailed stage, so it's understandable that it takes some time. But if you're working with the right solicitors, you would be able to move quicker. One of the quick tips I could share with you now is, when you're thinking about your solicitors, work with your mortgage advisor to do a bit of research, so that you have more than one quote on the on what you'll be paying for, because this is sometimes it's part of the expense that you need to cater for when you're getting your property. And sometimes it could range, depending on if you're doing a remortgage, which could range in the region of maybe 500, 600, or if you're doing a new purchase, sometimes that would say, on average, would say about 1,300. That's 1,300 you need to think about on the average. So it's important that you get quotes, and the quote should show the full package. What that means is there shouldn't be any surprises in terms of this is what you need to pay more for. Make sure you request for a quote from the solicitors that covers everything they need to do, so that you know what you're paying upfront. So that would be a very good tip, because most people sometimes get to the stage where they feel, oh, now the solicitor is asking us to pay for more for this search or for that search. So it's quite important that you know that upfront. But the big part is, this is from getting your offer. This is the last stage that gives you the confidence and prepare you to actually secure and seal your property. So be aware this might take some time, but the right planning, the right documentation, they would usually initially send you a legal pack. You need to prepare that. You need to get that answered as quick as possible, so that they have the right foundation to work on. So this brings up a lot of questions. So if you have any question on the solicitor process within the mortgage, within getting a mortgage, please be free to ask, and I'll be happy to answer your question. Hope I see you on the next series, where we would talk a bit more about other things you need to consider. Thank you very much, and see you in the next series.